What does meth do to the brain and how is it different from other substances? To understand that, let's first go over normal pathway. Dopamine is synthesized up here, right, in the cell body, comes down, goes into a vesicle, right, storage vesicle. And that is for storage, right? Just like a garage, it's got to be stored, right, for later use. Goes into the storage vesicle, your body calls for a dopamine release, the vesicle travels down, dopamine is released. What happens with methamphetamine is methamphetamine actually looks like dopamine, but it is not. It sneaks its way into the cell just like dopamine would, but when it gets to this area to get into the vesicle, it actually doesn't fit, right? The key goes into the slot, but it does not turn it on. So what do you think happens? We have a buildup of dopamine inside the cell. Big buildup. It's not able to get into here, right, into the storage space to get released. It's kind of like if you get through a gated apartment and then you can't get into the garage of the exact apartment number. That's exactly what's happening. Meth can get into here, right? Cause the buildup of dopamine. Dopamine can knock it out. So something interesting happens with methamphetamine. A process that is dangerous. It's called reverse active transport. What happens is since the dopamine's going in through here and can't get out, it starts to push its way out of the cell through that area that it came in, which is a no-no. It actually starts to tear apart the cytoplasm of the cell. And anyone knows that elements left outside the garage are exposed and they tend to break down, right? We have a process called oxidation. Oxidation happens inside the cell, and we form these dopamine quinones, and they actually destroy the mitochondria in the cell. So you're actually destroying the cell. Look at my little guy over here. He's very sad, right? He's got no dopamine coming in. He can't get it out. That's what we look at conditions like meth-induced psychosis. We look at schizophrenia after a while, those sorts of things. You're literally killing your brain cells. The most dangerous drug in my eyes for neurotoxicity is that methamphetamine. Drugs like Adderall, they work, but nowhere near the amounts of methamphetamine. Cocaine actually just blocks that entrance, lets dopamine hang out there longer. But meth literally tears your cell apart from the inside, guys, right? So we talked about it. Dopamine can knock it out. It's just literally ripped out of your cell. And that's where you get the euphoria, but also very dangerous, very damaging.